Hey everyone, Brittany Carmichael here, bringing you Woo Woo Wednesday, your live weekly tarot reading, where I tune into the energy of the week and see what's going on that we need to pay attention to. And we are heading into a new moon on Monday in Aquarius, which is all about letting your inner weirdo come out, right? So Aquarius is all about stepping out of your comfort zone and into your zone of genius, right? And sometimes when we get creative and sometimes when we want to make changes, we have to be radical, right? And Aquarius is all about making radical changes and really allowing yourself to not care what other people think. I want to know, are you someone who struggles with other people's opinions? You know, freedom comes from the ability to no longer give a shit about what other people think, right? This is what I'm always teaching you guys. And so what Shine School is designed for is to help you reclaim your personal power. So moving into the Aquarius season and having a new moon on Monday gives you the opportunity to make some changes. You are probably realizing you are in control of your life and you get to decide what you want to do, how you want to feel, and what you want to experience. So I encourage you, take a moment on Woo Woo Wednesday, here we are, to set a new intention, to like wipe the slate clean, to shake it all off. If you had a lot of crazy energy come up or a lot of emotions with the last full moon and the eclipses, then you're probably noticing a lot of that residual stuff coming up to just be cleared. So let's say you thought you got over an old situation or you thought you released that fear and some emotions are still coming up to be cleared away. Don't judge the emotion, just allow it, right? So where are you at in your week? What's going on? I'm gonna just take a minute to say hello to everyone who's watching live. Hey Jenny, hey Elizabeth, hey Jacqueline, hey Julia, hey Ellen, hey Gwen. It's so good to see you guys. So I wanna know, I sat in front of all of my decks before I got on here and I was like, okay, decks, which one wants to be used today? And I couldn't pick, in Libra fashion, I couldn't pick between two. The first one is my Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. I was really feeling like the messages from Mother Earth and, you know, there's a lot of things changing and we need to pay attention to our surroundings. And I felt like this would be a really good one to draw from. Or if you guys want to go traditional tarot, I actually pulled my very first deck I ever bought myself. This was about 6 or 7 years ago. This is the Morgan Greer deck. And I just love this deck. This was the first deck I ever bought myself. It's the one that I learned on, and it's the one that I use every single day. So although I have collected many decks, oracle decks, tarot decks, and I'm even creating my own oracle deck, I still go back to my original tarot. So I want to know, tarot or oracle today? Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to read from, and we'll see what's going down this week. I'm so excited to see you guys here. Hey Ellie, hey Trista, hey Amber. I'm stuck indoors during our Arctic blast, -50 degrees. Okay, nature is talking to us. Nature is sending a chill and forcing us to go inside, right? And a lot of the times nature is a physical representation of what we are emotionally and spiritually going through it's symbolic, guys. Yes, Morgan Greer. Morgan Greer. Hey, Lisa. Nature's Whispers. I'm feeling ready to make a change and to focus on my divine purpose. I just need clarity and have to focus on leading with love. Well, there's your clarity, Julia, is leading with love, right? And if you do that, then everything else unfolds. All of it will start to naturally gravitate to you. If you are leading from a place of intention, passion, and service, it makes it so much easier to become a manifesting magnet for attracting those experiences that you need in your life. Tarot, I just got a traditional tarot set this weekend. Yay, I love teaching people how to use tarot. That's why I created Tarot 101 Masterclass, so that you guys as beginners could learn, or maybe you're not a beginner, maybe you just need some extra tips, or you want to see how someone else does it and you want to fine tune your skills, or maybe you want to take it to the next level and read for other people. I created Tarot 101 to help you guys learn the tool of tarot because it acts as it acts as it's a tool, it's a divination tool, and it acts as a way for you to start understanding how your soul speaks to you, and also the experiences that you go through as a soul here in a human experience, right? I'm fine with either. Time to move. Tarot. Hey, Susan. Tarot. Okay, we're going with Tarot. It's funny because I grabbed the Nature's Whispers and I was like, no, I have to grab my Tarot deck. So we're going with Tarot today. But what I will do is I'll pull one card out of the Nature's Whispers, and then we'll do our weekly draw from my traditional Tarot, because I really feel like there's a message in here for us. I don't know, there's something about this deck, yet I wanted to use the Tarot. So we'll just use both, right? Libra fashion here. Can't pick, so we'll just do both. That's always my answer. Okay, Nature's Whisper, what message do we need for this week? I'll draw one from this Oracle deck, and then I will draw our 3 weekly cards. Here we go. Weekly cards from our Tarot. I'll put this away, and then I'll grab my Morgan Greer deck. And one of you guys were asking me recently, how do you store your Tarot cards? I always make sure that they're stored in some kind of natural material. So whether it be a cloth pouch or a natural fiber box, it's really good to keep the energy of your cards contained within some type of natural material. And if you have any questions about Tarot while we're here hanging out, please share them in the comments below, and I am happy to cover any questions you have when it comes to reading Tarot. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Rachel. It's so good to see you guys. Hey, Sam. Okay, I'm going to shuffle with the intention that we receive the message we most need for this week. What is our weekly message? And another question I get asked all the time is, how do you shuffle? It's like really hard to do it up here on camera. So I just take them and throw them on top. Take them and throw them on top. And I wait for a card to pop out or flip over. And I just use my intuition to really, or it acts like this. I just use my intuition, and when it says stop or this one or now, that's whenever I know I'm on the right card. All right, what else will you have us know for this week? Ooh, or it falls on the ground. All right, second card. One last card for the week. What will you have? Whoop. I may have seen it, but it's really positive and awesome, so I can't wait to end on a high note. Isn't that interesting? We never know the end of our life. We only know the moment. And in this Tarot reading, I know the end of the reading and not all of the moments leading up to it. So what an interesting concept, right? Okay, let me just make sure I'm caught up with the comments. Hey, Sammy, what are some of your favorite decks? Well, I have to say I'm getting really excited about my upcoming Oracle deck. I just posted a sneak peek over on Instagram stories of about 20 of the different cards. So if you have been following along, you know that I'm super excited about that. Now, moving forward, Morgan Greer, which I'm reading from today, is one of my all-time favorite decks because it was the original Tarot deck that I bought, and with it being an original, I mean, obviously it's not from the 1600s, but with it being more true to what the Tarot started as, each card has a symbolic meaning. Every color, every detail, every animal, the water, if there's not water, there's so many different pieces of artwork and symbolism that go into Tarot and make it what it is. And what has happened is so many new decks really just focus on making it pretty and just popping art on there and not really being mindful or intentional about what symbolism is on there. So for me, it's hard to say, like, what's my favorite deck outside of my original deck, because yes, they are also beautiful, but like I said in the beginning, I always read from this deck every morning. Some days I'll pick up my Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle deck because she's done an excellent job of sharing powerful truth and wisdom that helps to wake up and activate our soul. So I think she's done a wonderful job with that deck. I have quite a few Doreen decks, and that's been a hot topic this week after she came out with the post renouncing all New Age things. So I still enjoy her decks. I really enjoy the Star Child Tarot and the Moon Child that she created. So pretty. There's so many. Actually, I've been working on my favorite decks blog forever. I need to finish that and share with you guys. Okay, let me scoot some of these cards all the way so I can scroll here and see what you guys. I love when the cards fly out. The cards flying out are amazing. Yay, pump. Okay, you guys ready? Let's start with the card from the Nature's Whisper Oracle deck. That card says, oh, yes, empowerment. This is what I stand for. This is, if you, like, besides unicorn, if you could give what I do every day and what I strive to show up and serve is empowerment. So I want to know, how are you empowering yourself? Oh, we've got a nice bird flying by, right? And when birds show up, they're a great reminder from spirit that you have the ability to soar, that you have the ability to rise above it all and to spread your wings and to be free. So I feel like I told you, nature's talking to us right now. We've got a bird just going crazy diving outside the window. It's so awesome right now. With the card empowerment coming up. So how can you reclaim your power? Where I asked this in the Shine Tribe earlier this week, where are you leaking your energy? Where are you letting other people take control? Because here's the thing, no matter who it is in your life, you have the ability to take back your power, whether it be someone you deem as authority or someone that you love or someone that actually hurt your feelings, and you're allowing your energy to be leaked out because you're constantly holding on to that negative grudge and not allowing yourself the freedom of forgiveness. So how can you reclaim your power? Where are you leaking your energy? In what areas of your life can you start taking more responsibility and saying, you know what, I'd like to make some changes? Because change comes from your choice, right? And choice has to be empowered, right? Choice only comes from a place of power, right? Choice comes from a place that is in the same category of freedom. And we've forgotten that freedom. And that is the freedom of choice. You've forgotten that every day you get to wake up and, well, granted you are blessed with the freedom to wake up, you then have the choice to decide what you want to do with that day. So I want to know, where are you leaking energy, and where can you call your power, where can you reclaim your power from? All right, let me keep tuning in. How on earth did I miss the drama with Doreen? Oh, girlfriend, maybe you haven't been on Facebook for a week, but she posted a blog about renouncing all of the New Age stuff, including unicorns. And it's got everyone in a frenzy. I don't have too much to say about it because I don't contribute to drama. However, I will say I find it very fascinating and very interesting to watch. And so I'm just allowing that journey to unfold and watching from a distance to see what goes on. I was just telling someone that I find it to be interesting that she's going from woo-woo to not woo-woo versus everybody else in society has been cultured by, conditioned by culture and religion to believe one certain way, especially here in, like no matter what country you're in, right? If you're in the West, it's Christianity. If you're in the freaking East, it's like, well, Buddhism isn't, and Zen isn't even a religion, right? I guess Buddhism is, but it's like more of a philosophy, right? So it just depends on where you're at in the world. But whether it's over there or over here, we've got culture that is playing a part, and we're only given this opportunity to believe in this religion, right? We aren't given, well, in this side of the world, they believe this, and this side of the world, they believe that. So with all of us growing up under this umbrella, or this umbrella of Christianity, right? We have all been introduced to that. And for her, she kind of went the opposite way, right? So I just find it very fascinating, very interesting. Literally Google it. You'll find all kinds of stuff. Julia says, empowering myself by my commitment to my dreams and passions. I love that. Yep, that's what I needed. Thanks for pulling that one. Jenny, I knew I had to pull a card from that deck. Okay, I created a poster for our women's retreat titled Empowering Workshops for Women. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's renouncing more stuff again. Oh goodness, yeah. Like I said, I'm not into drama, so we'll just leave that one as it is. And I encourage you guys all to do the same. We're all, again, she has the freedom of choice, and we all have the power to choose to change. So let's give her that space and freedom to explore this new choice that she's found. So Let's all give each other that freedom and that grace, right? Okay, let's dive into the 3 cards of the week. And I want to know, is this resonating with you so far? And if you love this message, be sure to tag a soul sister and invite them below. I freaking love this card. This would be the card I would get tattooed if I cared to get tattooed again. The Empress. The Empress is all about creativity and femininity and allowing your divine feminine to awaken so that you tap into the beauty of life and you're more intuitive and you're more in flow. So I want to know, where are you forcing your masculine energy? What area are you trying really hard and you're trying to force and you're trying to make shit happen? What area is that in your life? And a lot of you might say money or your job, or I'm really struggling to try to get money. Well, this is an invitation to put down your masculine power and actually embrace your feminine power, which is so much stronger, right? Because we activate it from our heart versus our head. If we're in our masculine energy and we're trying to force something, we're trying to think our way and make something fit that doesn't fit. But when we're in our feminine flow and when we're in our pussy power, we attract. Just like I talked about in the beginning, we attract the opportunity and the experiences and the people that we need to help us fulfill the dreams and the intuitions and the visions that we've been receiving. So the Empress shows up to say, tap into your creativity, tap into your feminine power, surround yourself with beautiful and luxurious things. If you've been wanting to upgrade your wardrobe or your hair, get your nails, I'm going to get my nails done right after this, guys. That'll be my self-care for today. And so I want to know, how can you treat yourself to something more luxurious, or how can you start to embrace your creativity? Love that kind of power. Yes, ma'am. Totally resonating. Yay, you guys are amazing. The Empress, I love her. She reminds me to stay in love with my femininity. Yes, I love that. You know, for so many years of my life, I was definitely in my masculine power. I was a tomboy growing up. I was the boss of the neighborhood, and I didn't wear shoes, and I didn't, you know, dress cute, and I always wore like athletic clothes. And it wasn't until just over the last 5 or 6 years that I've really started to allow my feminine energy to unfold and to embrace that vulnerable strength, right? And what's funny is, yeah, I've been 6 figures as a hairstylist for over a decade, and that was a lot of it had to do with my, you know, pushing my masculine. But what's really fascinating is that when I started to embrace my feminine energy and started to step back a little bit and actually take care of myself more and to slow down and to say, you know, what do I really need right now? Instead of trying to mark off another thing on my to-do list or make another course to make more money or do this or try to get more clients, instead of all of that, I allowed my feminine energy to say, you know what, I really need to slow down right now. I need to take a nap. I want to go get my nails done. It's really time for me to just step back and paint or color or cook or try something new and creative or just sing or dance or just do something that isn't forcing and driving and all about trying to make money. And you know what happened, guys? I made more money. I make more money. I attract more money. I woke up this morning to sales of my online courses. I was like, all I did was stay in my pajamas yesterday and just relax. It's because I found the right balance, and knowing that I have to take responsibility for building my dreams and to create we've got these creative ideas and intuitive ideas that are leading us to put something out into the world. I balance doing with being. Instead of just do, go, burn out, let's see how fast we can get to the finish line, I'm taking a real long, slow, methodical approach. There's a lot of things that in my online business, I see already advanced 5 to 10 years. I'm already on Oprah. The world just hasn't caught up with me yet because I'm taking a more slow physical approach, even though mentally I know that I've got big dreams. I know that I'm achieving a lot and I don't have to try so hard. But what I do have to do is to be patient and to trust. So I want to know, if you had more trust and more patience in your life, would you find yourself to be more fulfilled? Where is that in your life? Hey, Stacy. I've been focusing on tapping into my feminine energy more. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually did something today. I was looking through my memories. Excuse me. I was looking through my Facebook memories, and 1 year ago today, our soul sister, who's watching now, Lisa Barwise, and I teamed up together to bring you a free masterclass on pussy power, on activating your divine feminine energy. So I thought, why in the heck do we not have that circulating around? We need more women on the rise to tap into their pussy power and to understand their menstrual flow and to understand their hormone changes, especially at different decades in your life, because it all changes. And so it's all about achieving balance, right? We're talking feminine vibes. So if you want to sign up for that free masterclass, I literally uncovered the link today. It's brittanycarmichael.com/. Divine feminine power masterclass. I will put that in the link below, but it's also posted inside my Shine Tribe on the wall, so you guys can find that there. Okay, let's keep going. The next card that came up for this week's reading is the Knight of Rods, or Wands. And the Knights, again, are about moving forward and about taking action. So this is a really interesting pairing in that we're tapping into our creative, intuitive, feminine, flowy, spontaneous, beautiful self, but we also know that we're inspired to take action once we have tapped into that energy. Once we've filled that cup, then we take that and move forward. But the problem is we've got it backwards and we're trying to move forward with nothing. We're trying to move forward with no ideas. We're trying to move forward with no clarity. So it's saying, let's reverse the roles and put our feminine power first and see, how do I need to fill her up? How do I need to activate her sensuality? And how do I need to get back into my body again? And how can I be creative and surround myself with a beautiful environment? And then when I'm inspired to do that, I'll have the energy and the passion, the excitement, the determination to move forward with my ideas. So the Knight is about taking those ideas and knowing that you have a long-term vision and knowing that it's going to take work and effort and action, right? We can't just dream it up and then we're done. It's a balance of both. I'm not saying that feminine is better than masculine. It's about having both. But the problem is, and why I put so much emphasis on the divine feminine, is that we've been raised in a masculine world. And so we have to start to focus more of our energy to pull our feminine back into balance. So it's not that masculine is bad. It's not that ego is bad, or if you use your mind, none of that is bad, but it's just about how do you balance it? Is it in balance for you? All right, the last card for the week, like I said, is the 10, the wheel. So we've had two major arcana cards. What that means, these last two, the first one and the last one. The major arcana are the first 22 cards of the tarot deck, which signify significant stages of your life, major chapters and journeys that you're going through. And right now, this is saying you are at the top of your chapter. You're at the top of your peak, that all things are working out for you right now, that you've got good luck and karma on your side, that all of the past seeds that you've planted have grown to support you to where you're at today. The Wheel of Fortune is about having gratitude and giving thanks for all that you do have in your life. Right now, if you're watching, you're blessed, okay? Period. Because you have the time, freedom, and luxury to sit here on your smartphone and hang out with me. And that's an amazing thing. So we should be thankful for that and not overlook it, because so many other people in this world don't have that luxury and don't have that experience. So when I see the Wheel of Fortune, it's always a reminder to be grateful for the fortune that you do have in your life, knowing that you have been in control of building that. So give yourself thanks and give thanks to all those that have contributed to help supporting you and putting you, building you up and putting you into the place that you are today, whether it be your parents, your friends, an old boss, someone that's inspired you. I recently received a card from someone who's quite a bit older than me, that I really, really value her, the way that she lives her life and her integrity. And I really don't think I've ever had the opportunity, no, I've always had the opportunity. I just don't think I ever took the opportunity to tell her that. And she sent me a card out of the blue. It was with a unicorn, and she said, it made me think of you. And that gave me the idea, oh my gosh, I need to thank her and let her know how inspirational she is, because she probably has no idea. So I want to know, who is someone that you could reach out to and say, thank you for pushing me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for empowering me. Thank you for encouraging me and telling me to shut up when I needed to just get out of my head. Who is that person for you? Just take a moment to thank them and to reach out. It's so important to make those connections with other people. Okay, what else? Shireen says, so excited for the masterclass. Oh my gosh, you are so welcome. Let me put that in the comments below really quick. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can type this all out and move all these cards. BrittanyCarmichael.com/ what was it? Feminine power, feminine power masterclass. Oh my gosh, so funny. I'm pretty certain that's it. If it's not, I'll fix it whenever I get off. My 90-year-old grandmother, oh my gosh, Jenny, I relate so much. My grandmother is such a huge inspiration to me, and I'm constantly checking in on her because I just love her so much, and we never know how much time we have with the people that we love. So it's important to always check in. So what was your aha moment from today? Where do you feel like you need to draw a little bit more focus? And remember, this message is all about tapping into your feminine power, to embrace your creativity, to surround yourself and make your life beautiful. Like, your life is a movie, and at the end of it, you're going to watch it back in rapid speed, and you're going to get to see, what did I do? How did I contribute? How did I react and respond to those people? Oh man, I said that thing and I really didn't mean to say it. Or, oh, I took that action. I really wish I wouldn't have done that. You're going to get to watch this back and go, okay, there's some things I need to make changes, and try again. So why not correct your karma now? Why not be mindful and intentional and conscious enough so that at the end of your life, you look back and you say, wow, I'm really happy with all the choices I made, because I came from a place of integrity, because I came from a place of passion, and of a place where there's concern for all involved. It's not just about myself. It's not just I'm making this selfish choice, but if I decide this action, or if I make this choice, how does it affect everyone in my community or that is directly connected to me? I want you to live your life so that when you do look back, because whether you realize it or not, you'll be looking back and going, okay, what did I learn? What was the theme? What was the major lesson? Where did I fall short? If you know that now, that really gives you the power to start reclaiming your life and say, you know what, I can start to make these changes now. I no longer have to live unconsciously. I no longer have to be led by my fears or burdened by my old beliefs. I can now consciously wake up today with the power and the knowledge and the wisdom that I was born with to say, you know what, I have a choice. And when I choose things out of love, and I have the power to use my energy for good, you're never going to look back on your life and regret it. Oh my God, that was the right link. It worked. Gratitude changes your entire mindset and has gotten me through the hardest times in my life. Absolutely. Gratitude is going to be that shift, that mental shift that pulls you from depression, that pulls you from the darkness. So it's all a choice. It's a mindset. Even your mindset is a choice. Choosing to focus on the negative is a choice, but you've just forgotten that you have the power to make those changes. You guys are awesome. I try to thank her regularly. So much wisdom and strength she has. Yes, and that's the thing. These older people have been here so much longer, right? So allow them to share their wisdom, what they would do differently now that they've gotten older, and have that perspective and that hindsight. Allow them to educate you and teach you. And that's honestly, I may not be old, but I've been through a lot of life challenges that have brought me to a place where I have overcome my self-hate. I have shed 70 freaking pounds of protection. It was protection because I didn't want to be hurt. And so I hid behind all these layers of fat, right? I've gone through it. I've almost lost my mother. I've had a father who's passed away. I've been adopted. I've been there. I've struggled with my health. I came from a trailer park. I started my own business and hit 6 figures because I went after what I was passionate about. And what I'm passionate about now today is, yes, I still love creating beautiful hair, but my passion today, like I said in the beginning of this reading, is to empower you. Empowerment, to remind you that you have the power, to stop waiting for someone to give you permission. I'll give you permission to give yourself permission, but it only matters when it comes from you, because it's called self-worth, self-confidence, self-love. It's not anybody else but you. So I love empowering you to take back control of your life and to put you back in the driver's seat, to remind you that you get to decide the life you want to live, and that the circumstances that you've gone through or the experiences that you have aren't to make you less than, they're to help you to rise up and to overcome it. Just like we talked about, having a negative mindset is a choice. Being grateful is a choice. And you can either choose to look at life half full or half empty. I'm like, how does that phrase go? It's your choice. That's what you did for me, Rachel said. Oh, Rachel, I loved coaching you. It was so much fun. And look how many changes you've made in your life because you now realize you have the power. Thank you. I needed this message today. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I love your heart. You guys are so awesome. So I want to know, what do you need from me? How can I empower you? How can I support you on your journey, wherever you're at, whether you're struggling with your health, you're struggling with building a business, you're struggling with trusting your intuition or coming out of the spiritual closet. I literally have done it all. I have gone through the health journey, the spiritual journey, the success journey. And what I've come to find out in having success in all of them is that really, ultimately, it all boils down to joy. Are you experiencing joy moment to moment? Are you in balance? And are you at peace with your relationships, with yourself, with the food choices you're making, with the actions that you're taking every day, with the habits that you have? Your choice. You're awesome. Thank you so much. So I want to know, how can I support you? You guys know I show up in many different ways, whether it be here for Woo Woo Wednesday and share these live readings with you, or whether it be a private one-on-one tarot reading, which I love reading you guys, my one-on-one coaching program for 90 days, my online course Shine School to help you reclaim your personal power and step into your authentic truth so that you can confidently shine and go after your passions and forget all the old past beliefs and the limiting labels and the fear that holds you back. That's how I feel about that. I want you guys to really see that you are in control, that you have the power. So where is that area that I can help you in? Building a business. So what's the first question? Like where do we start, right? Building a business. What are you excited about? What are you passionate about? What could you wake up and stay obsessed about and keep going towards? Is your business a service-based business, or is it an online business where you create courses? What kind of business are you looking to build? Great relationship after 16 years. Not exactly sure what I asked to prompt that question, but congratulations on having a great relationship after 16 years. And guys, that's another area that my husband and I coach in, is relationships. Chris and I have been together for 12 years, and people ask us all the time, oh, don't you guys fight? No, we say we did that in the first 5 years and quickly realized that we joined this partnership to be on the same team. So why would we fight? So we've learned what it takes to get on the same page and communicate with your partner. And together, we've both lost 175 or 174 pounds or something like that together, because we put our focus in the same direction. And that's what is so cool about working with you guys, is that when two of us come together and put our focus in the same direction, magic begins to happen. Clarity begins to form. And then we start getting inspired ideas because we're both pulling our creative forces and visions together. That's why I love showing up in my mastermind, which is something I had been talking about unveiling again this year. So if you guys are interested in teaming up with me in my mastermind, where you connect with other like-minded people, then shoot me a private message. I'd love to know how many of you guys are interested if I were to open up the mastermind again. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for Woo Woo Wednesday. If you love this message, please tag a soul sister, invite her into the Shine Tribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love seeing y'all's support and y'all's connection here in the Shine Tribe. And I am just beyond excited for 2019, because 2018, whoa, that was like a year of like peeling back all the layers, getting all the dirt out from under the rug and out of the closet so that we could be free, so that we don't have these hangups. And don't you guys feel like 2019 is offering like a breath of fresh air? I feel like on Monday's new moon in Aquarius, you're going to be inspired with radical ideas. So whatever it is that you are feeling or being called to, or you keep getting this nudge or this idea, or you keep thinking about your health, or you keep thinking about quitting that job, or you keep thinking about asking home dude to marry you. I literally asked Chris to marry me 3 freaking times. He said no. And eventually I talked him into it. So where do you need to be more assertive and more, I don't like that word. Let me think. Where do you need to be more bold? That's the right. I was going to say aggressive, but that's too much. Where do you need to be more bold in your life? Whether it's demanding more money from your business, whether it's speaking up in your relationship and saying, you know what, I'd really like to. I can't say all this on Facebook, can I? I was going to say, I really like to try. I can't even say it. That's for in-person jokes, right? Maybe you'd like to get curious and explore things in the bedroom and you've been too afraid to be bold and tell your partner. We'll leave it at that. Where can you be more bold? Where can you start being more assertive and speaking out for things that you want to make different, right? Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. What can you do to show up and be the change? Hashtag be bold. Yes, I love it. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Great woo-woo today. Thank you so much, Dara. I love you, babe. Do it. I love the mastermind as well as the tarot reading and the private coaching. Girl, Rachel and I went deep and she made some massive changes in her life. So if you're looking to have that extra support and accountability from someone like moi, who has no problem speaking the truth and helping you to break through that fear and calling you out on your bullshit in 2 seconds, then reach out, shoot me a private message, because I've got multiple avenues in which we can work together, whether it be a tarot reading, coaching, mastermind. I've got it all, and I appreciate working with each and every one of you, whether we work together one-on-one or you just show up for my free live videos and my vlog and all of that, and you're on my newsletter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been since 2013, 6 years that I have dedicated, I put it out into the universe. I am an inspirational leader, and I vow to show up and only contribute positivity to the world. So that's why we skip the drama. That's why we don't talk shit about other people, right? That's why we focus on the positive, because we have that choice. And I am here to empower you. So if there's any way I can help support you, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or shoot me a private message. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am out of here, and I will see you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series with my husband, Chris. And if you don't know this, Chris and I have a monthly membership club called the Elevated Life, where we show up every month and teach live like this, but even more fun because there's 2 of us. And we teach on things from success to spirituality to weight. We're actually covering weight loss next month, to chakras, to intimacy, to relationships, to less stress and anxiety, to how to be happy. We literally cover it all inside the Elevated Life. So if you guys want to come hang out with me, that's the easiest and honestly cheapest way to get in, to hang out with not only me, but my husband, Chris, each month, where we'll empower you with live trainings. We have yoga and meditation videos each month, a private Facebook community, just like my Shine Tribe Sisterhood. And we also provide a cool workbook for you guys to be able to go through the training. And we guide you through meditations during each live training, so that every single change and idea that we're sharing with you actually gets rooted in your subconscious, because that is where all the changes are made. So if you guys want to come hang out with me for $22 a month and Chris and get all of this amazing training, we dive so deep but make it so simple for you, because we've gone through it. We've lost the weight. We've created 6-figure businesses. We've healed our shitty relationships with ourselves and with our people. We've done it all, and we love showing up to empower you and guide you. So if you want to come hang out with us in the monthly membership club, and weight loss is something you're interested in, join us, because we'll be going live and teaching all about the simple shifts that you can make to actually lose weight. You can sign up by going to brittanycarmichael.com/membership. I will put that in the comments below. When do you do the Elevated Lives? So they are always on the second Tuesday of each month, and they range from 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, depending on what month it is, because we have people in the club from all over the world, so we try to make it easy for everyone to be able to join live. But what's cool about the live trainings is that if you can't make it live on that day, there's a recording that will be uploaded within an hour, so it's like you don't even have to miss it, and we still comment and reply to all of your messages throughout you watching that video inside the training. And also, you'll access every single one of our past content. So if you can't make it live to any of them, it doesn't matter, because you'll be able to watch them all inside the membership club, whether it be this month's training or all the past training that we've done. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been my pleasure to serve you. I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series, and I will see you later. Bye.